Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about the idea of total presidential immunity, and we're going to talk about Trump's statement about it and just kind of run through it, see if it makes any sense. Because he's made some pretty bold claims about what would happen if he didn't have this kind of immunity. Okay, so running through his statement here, we'll just read it. A president of the United States must have full immunity, without which it would be impossible for him/her to properly function. Any mistake, even if well intended, would be met with almost certain indictment by the opposing party at term end. Even events that, quote, cross the line must fall under total immunity, or it will be years of trauma trying to determine good from bad. I mean, that's a bold claim. Basically, he's saying that if presidential immunity, this total presidential immunity, immunizing a president against criminal activity, if it doesn't exist, then every president's going to be arrested. That's weird, because it doesn't exist. The idea of total immunity, criminal immunity for presidents, that doesn't exist. It's never been tested in court. So he says that if it doesn't exist, every president will get indicted. But legally speaking, it doesn't exist. And he's the only one that's been indicted. So this idea that without it, it would just be constant indictments, he made that up. It's just not true. There is nothing to suggest that's the case. In fact, there's only been 3 presidents, I think, that have been criminally investigated. Nixon, Clinton, and him. I mean, it seems weird, right? That this claim that he's pushing is that without this, all presidents will get indicted. But he's trying to establish and create this immunity. But he's the first president to be indicted. His own history shows that his statements are false. The reason he's having to fight to create this shows that his statement is false. Maybe it's not a partisan thing. Maybe it really has to do with the whole attempt to, kind of do like a self-coup thing and stay in power even though got voted out. Maybe that's why the indictments happened. The idea that a president should be totally above the law is the most anti-American sentiment that could possibly exist. The whole idea is that the government should be responsive to the people. The whole idea is for there to be checks and balances, not to have some authoritarian goon up at the top who can do whatever he wants. His statement, his claim, his reason for it having to exist is disproven by history. What he wants to create, that kind of immunity, it's creating another king. Red hat to red coat, I guess. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.